Says I am live. Okay. That is that link is for Caroline, for her to come up. She wants to, or if she's able to. Well, they're really cleaning that up. No, it's the ex-con I knew in prison that's cleaning that up over there. They hire us all for the manual labor. Do you see the link, Caroline? If you're in here, it's in the comment. Kind of forgot how to do this on StreamYard, so you have to give me a minute here, figure things out. I wonder how you turn this camera around. Teleprompter. What? There we go. Back to where we were. Yeah, I forgot how to use a StreamYard, and they've added new things to it. So it's kind of crazy. But Caroline, if that's you watching, I put the link in the comment thing. A little chilly, but it's not really chilly. Too cold, you know. For December, it should be colder than that. Start panting like a dog. I'm getting old where I pant anytime I move. Probably should stop smoking. Oh, thank you. Dancing Lobster. Thank you. Rolling. How you doing? Where is this? This is in Missouri. North of Bolivar. About 50 miles north of Springfield. I'll show you guys a little bit. Little small town. No, this is not my house. It'd be kind of cold, man. There ain't no walls or nothing. No, this is the park. If you want to call it park, I'm not sure what you would call it. This is mainly where they do. I mean, they got like a little playground over there, but this is mainly where they do like events, like for Halloween, Christmas, you know, the holidays. Yeah, I do have a home. It's probably not even a block away. You ate something, you need my advice. I don't know if I can help you with that. How you doing, Hugo? Somebody asked me one time. I went to prison for shooting my little brother's abuser back in 1987. I was that happened on November 17th, 1987. I was arrested on November 19th, 1987, and I was released on November 18th, 2016. Oh, I'm not sure if I got a favorite song. I got a bunch of favorite songs. I like country. I like rock. I like a little bit of everything. The only thing I really don't like, I don't really like jazz too much. I did 29 years. 29 years to today. It was almost 30. One more year and it would have been 30. Sucks. So that's why I always tell people, man, I understand you want to defend your family and everything. Just realize the consequences that could happen behind that. But it's not like I didn't try to tell my parents and cops and stuff. How did that just coming out? Well, it was strange at first. I mean, just I tell you, the two times I've been the most scared was going to prison and getting out of the prison. I was happy getting out of prison. I was excited. Don't get me wrong, but I was also had this fear because I hadn't been a free man for 29 years. I didn't know what to expect, and it's just everything. It just seemed like it was moving fast, and yeah, it was a long time. It just seemed like everything was moving fast, and a lot of times in stores, if the store was crowded, I'd get paranoid. 55. I was arrested when I was 17. Another year, well, about 11 months, and will have been out 10 years. And I've still been in prison longer than I've been a free man. Sucks. That sucks big time, man. Anybody who brags about prison, there's something wrong with them. They're mentally messed up. Well, it took me about a year. It took me about a year to get a job. Because, like you said, it was a problem. Nobody really wanted to hire at first, Can't blame them. I mean, you're going to hire somebody who has never been in prison, who has the experience, or you're going to hire somebody who's been in prison. It's real simple. Yeah, it's nothing to brag about, man. That is just stupid. I was raised on a farm, but you want pizza? I was raised on a farm, but I live in a house. This here is not. This here is like a pavilion. I build like decks and put on siding sometimes, but mostly decks, porches, steps, just things like that. And I'll tell you something, man. When you start doing that, then anytime you come to a wooden porch, steps or whatever, you start judging it, like seeing how good the person who did did. I can't help it. I'm always looking at porches and decks and stuff, and saying, "Oh man, that's pretty good." Oh man, that sucked. He could have done better. Oh, do you? Hey, it's it makes the day pass quick, but you're tired at the end of the day. Yep. I knew it. You can't help it. It's just something that you naturally do, man. I've seen some good work though, real good work. Yeah, that's true. You do see things that other people don't see, and that you're in construction. It doesn't surprise me that one of your coworkers had been in prison. It's just like the leather work I do. I'm always looking at other leather work and custom made stuff. And in my mind, well, I wouldn't say judging, but just saying, "Oh man, that's a nice piece of work," or "Man, what was he thinking there?" Most of it's better than what I can do. 72. Wow, he's 72 and he's bragging about prison. The only ones I've seen him brag about prison have been young guys in their 20s and stuff. I remember seeing these two young guys. They was trying to get into it with one of my neighbors, and they thought they'd scare him by telling me they'd been in prison. I did 2 years in Algoa. Just shut the hell up. Hey, from Jersey, huh? How you doing? You know, when I first got hired, my first boss, uh, I went to his house and I told him, "Yeah, I got family," but I told him, I said, "I got something to tell you." He said, "What?" I said, "I've been in prison." He goes, "What was you in prison for?" So I told him. He goes, "All right." He goes, "Get in the truck. We're wasting time." Australia, how you doing? Yeah, they don't care. That's what he said. He said, "Get in the truck. We're wasting time." Raymond, how you doing? I was only going to be on here a few minutes. Talk to y'all. You're a bunch of new people, man. A lot of you guys I haven't seen before, and I haven't. I've only seen a couple of the old ones, the regulars. What was that? I thank you, Drew, and you too. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and yours. It wasn't chilly when it first came out. It's starting to get chilly now. Yep, y'all have a good one. Kill 'em all with karma. How you doing, man? It's been a long time. Well, it's been a minute. Oh, we're having a great day. Getting ready for the Christmas dinner here in a couple of days. Now, that took some getting used to too. The holidays when I got out, I felt like an outsider. The first Thanksgiving, first Christmas, I felt like an outsider. And I'm glad you was able to catch it too. I've seen you on a couple of other lives. I remember saying something to you on one of the other lives. I guess you'd done left though. I can't remember who that was. The red, red, red for what? Well, that's right. It was weird. The funny thing is, they had a phone for me when I got out, and they handed it to me. And every time they would show me something, and I'd just start messing with it. Oh, you like red? They'd take it from me again. I got something else to show you. They wasn't even giving me time. It was kind of amusing, but kind of annoying, you know. Bye. Hussein Nova. I don't even know how to say your name, man. Zarina. That's the only part I think I got right. Yeah, exactly. When you come back and it's completely different, that's exactly the way it was, you know. And it still happens. Like when I first got out, I went back to my hometown and seen different areas, and we went through Rolla, and it's pretty much the same, just different stores and stuff. Walmart had moved and stuff, but it's still the streets was pretty much the same. By the time we went back the next time, they had these new highways and everything going crisscrossing and roundabouts and all kinds of things. And I said, "What?" I got lost in a town I grew up in. Yeah, it was wild. You guys got to realize when I got arrested in 1987, there was no internet, no cell phones. They had computers, but it's not like now, you know. And so coming out with that and being able to walk around with the phone in your pocket and not having to remember numbers, just I don't know any numbers of all my contacts. I don't know the numbers. I just push on the button and call them. But you used to have to call at a street corner, at a payphone, or a bar, or somebody's house. Uh, and the signs at gas stations, like this one down here, you know, remember they used to change the prices with these long poles, and now it's just done electronically. Crap, what's going on, bud? I was just about ready to get off. Yeah. I go down here at Casey's, and they say rewards, and for rewards, you have to have your phone number. And I said, I can't never remember my phone number. And they said, why can't you remember your own phone number? I said, I just can't, you know. And by the time I do remember it, I end up getting a different phone. Yeah, I've been just hanging out with family and stuff, doing a few things around the house. But other than that, it's been kind of a lazy day. There's a few things I need to do too. Still need to do. I think I'll do it tomorrow. It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow. Exactly. Why you need to know your own number? You know, like the only places you really need to know your number is like I said, that rewards place down, and it only saves you a few cents. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here and head back to the house and get something to eat. It's getting close to supper time. I just wanted to do a little quick live. Yeah, I did too, Karma. And the ones that you didn't use, you had in a little black book, just in case you needed to use it. All right. But yeah, I can remember a bunch of numbers. You have a great day. Merry Christmas, everybody. You guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I don't talk to you again, but I'm going to try to do another one either before or right after Christmas, maybe even during Christmas.